Hi everyone. Look at the poor gingerbread man stood on the edge of the river. He doesn't look very happy, does he? Do you think we can change the ending to the story by making something which the gingerbread man can use to cross the river so that he doesn't have to ask Fox to help him? I can't wait to think of a different way to help the gingerbread man cross the river. So I've been having a little think of things which I could make. Some of the ideas which I came up with was maybe a boat or a raft. What about a bridge? Or even, what about making a jetpack which Gingerbread Man could put on to help him get across to the other side of the river? Before I begin making my model, I need to think about the materials that I'm going to use. I need to think about something that will float. Is it strong? Maybe I'll need it to be bendy or even stretchy, but one thing it will need to be is probably waterproof if I'm going to put it onto the river to help the gingerbread man across. Which materials would have some or all of these properties? You might decide to use something which is made from plastic, foil, wood, sponge. You decide on what you are going to make, and then you need to collect the materials that you are going to use. Hi everyone. I decided that I was going to make a raft to help the gingerbread man cross the river because I'm hoping that the raft will float if I make it out of twigs. I had to think about a few things when I was making it. I had to make sure that I collected twigs which I could break or snap so they're all the same length. I also needed to collect some string and some paper because I'm going to make a mast to go on my gingerbread man's raft. Here is my raft design. I snapped all of the twigs so that they were the same length. I decided that I was going to use 8 twigs, but the next part was when it got really tricky, boys and girls. I had to decide how I was going to get the string around the twigs. On this side, I wound the string around each and every twig and then tied it off on the end to secure it. But when I was doing this side of the raft, I thought, let's try a different technique. So I decided to weave in and out of each twig to see which would be the strongest. I'm not going to know this, boys and girls, until I put my raft on the water and test it. So fingers crossed that it will work. Here's my mast for my raft. I decided to use a twig with a V in it because it was much easier to attach my flag. Here it is, boys and girls, my finished raft. I'm hoping that it will float. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Boys and girls, it's floating, but next time I think I would need to make some changes to my design. I think I would need to put my twigs closer together. I had lots of fun making my raft to help the gingerbread man cross the river. Be creative, have lots of fun, and remember to share your work on Seesaw with your teachers. Bye.